error. But that's on me. I jumped in before I really paid attention to what pen I had in my hand. Started marking that. Alright, so I don't know if I want to do this on the video or not, but that's the whole idea of the thing, isn't it? So let me think here. I need to flip this over. I need it in a position where I can do what I need to do. So let's move our tools out of the way. And our parts out of the way. I'm going to be painting here, so I don't need a paintbrush. I won't be cutting anything, so I don't need a knife. I'm going to need the caliper. Well, I am going to need the caliper. Need that pin there. Jabbed into the wing when I have it upside down. So all this stuff that could damage or scratch the paint has to go. The plan, I have to make sure there's nothing stuck to the plan. No, obviously no wet glue on the plan. No any of that. You'd be surprised. Little chips and chunks of filler and putty that might get left behind. No any of that. I've already cleaned it, a couple of times. I had the airplane upside down just a few minutes ago on it, so you can see there's no worse for the wear. But we have to be careful every time. You want to check every time before you flip one of these things over, especially if you're going to have it in a different position one time after the other. I think we are here. Alright, I think that's far enough up. Let's see. Should be able to get at it here. Carefully maneuver it into invert. You were in a 4G inverted dive with a MiG-28. If you were above him, how could you see him? Oh, we were inverted. We were. What were you doing there? Communicating. Right? I boxed that up. Alright, so this is in the way. I'm gonna get that rigging on eventually, but not right now. I'm gonna have to move this tape out of the way to reposition this up in here. There we go. Out of the way, I have to move this one. You probably can't see what I'm doing here. I've got the rigging tied up underneath the wing here for when I go to apply it, and the tape and the rigging itself were a little bit in the way there. Alright, let me see where that line is. I should have marked it on the outside. Let's do that. I'm going to tip the airplane up so I can see where the upper lines are, and we'll get them identical on here on the airplane. So let's tilt her up, and I can see that my aileron line is right here, and right here, and on the other side it's right here, and right around here. Well, I gotta make sure. Instead we had kind of an error when I was using the wrong pen. That needs to be corrected. Where are you? Right. Okay. Alright. Running out of ink. Oh, that's terrific. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got to mark that. Go and over. It's nerve-wracking, I tell you. All right. So I'm going to come in and make our lines based on this mark and that mark. So I've got the mark here. We were one ruler width, which was exactly right. Make it a straight line and we're good to go. Get out of the way. string. And you're right there. Okay. Hopefully, since I'm not using a Sharpie, if I ball this up, I'll be able to just wipe it away and start over. Ah, see? Like that. Just wet it, wipe it away. And I bet you can't see any of this. I don't know where we're at here. Maybe that's better, I don't know. Let's find out. So we'll try this again. We want to be right on our mark. We want to be one ruler width up. And we want to have a straight go here. Should put me right there. And I did it again. Man, I am having a rough morning with my hands. We're not too steady today. I don't know why. You know, some days everything's cool, and then the next day you're up and you're spilling your coffee and dropping your car keys everywhere, and you know, what's up with that? Why does every day have to be so different? Okay. And now, because we're under the wing here, we're having a hard time positioning our pen. So I'll remember next time to complete, oh look at that, complete the upper wing before I attach it. Huh? Good idea, right? Ouch, I'm bumping my head on the camera. Let's take another look here and see if we can't. Where am I? Pardon the interruption. Yeah, I can't even get this onto that ruler. Oh boy, we're missing. That's not gonna work. All right, well, let's punt. You know what I'm gonna do is I used to have a different method for this. It was the black trim tape method. So what we do with that, you cut our lines out of this trim tape and use that instead of ink. I used to be good at this. I don't know if I still am, because it's been a while. But let's try it. Hopefully this is a sharp blade. Alright, let's see if that's going to be a good enough line. I think so. Oh, it has been a while since I did this. And I'm already balling it up. Hi folks, I've never built an airplane before. Hope you enjoy my video how to, I don't know what. Yeah, it has been too long since I did this method. We're gonna have to peel a new one. Alright, let's try that again. Once more with feeling. Oh, alright, now we've got a bad blade. This is working out worse than I hoped. I bet I'll go through 6 blades trying to do this. It's been a while. We're going to hang with it. That's what we do now. That's all we ever do. We're hanging with it. So let's cut away the damaged areas. Well, now we're going to use that edge. That's terrible. Get rid of it. Rid of it. Oh boy. Man, oh man, I am rusty dusty at this. I hope the audio's okay. I've got the other blower going and it's a little noisy in here even for me. I don't even know if you guys can. You probably can't even hear me. Maybe that's a good thing, right? We'll go with that. I'm going to try and cut another one here. Well, we ran into some trouble. What we have here is a situation. I don't know how much I hate that. But we're going to fix it. We're going to make it go. We're going to make it go. Okay, here we go. We got it. We got our first chunk. Let's see if it's any good. Alright, stay with me. Which side's tacky? That side. Okay. Alright, so we're going to lay this in here. Hopefully get it on there and then we'll trim it. Right now I'm in the business of getting it dusty. So there's our line right there. And of course, as soon as I let go, it didn't tack. Try it again. Alright, now it's tacked. Good enough. Right? Nice and straight. Take our brand new blade and trim it at the ends. Right there. Okay. That's our aileron demarcation line number 1. We'll just have a bunch of more of those to do. And so I'll just cut a number of strips now while I've got the board in front of me. And again, with that clear overspray going over all this stuff, the trim tape will be clear coated over, and that'll help hold it in position. Let's just get a couple of these going here. You just want to line it up so you have a uniform line thickness. Something less than 1/16 of an inch is ideal, but it's, that's not real easy to do consistently. What I'll usually do is make about 10 more strips than I need, and pick the 3 or 4 that are the skinniest or closest to size I'm looking for. I'm going to lay these over each other and then we'll stick together. So you do it that way, so you have plenty of stock. There, finally. Good. There's a divot in this tray that I've got. This I'm using a piece of Corian. There's a tray and it's got a divot in it. Suddenly, out of nowhere. Alright, we're getting better at this, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. This is how I used to do all the panel lines and flying surface demarcation lines, and it's nice. I mean, it worked for me. I just was terrible. I still am pretty bad with the pen. Honestly, I mean, there's other disciplines here that I might do a little bit better than that one. That one I'm still struggling with. But this is how I used to do it. So, I got that side, underside done. Let's do the lower wing underside. And what we're going to do here is, you got about 6 inches to the tip of the wing. Let's do 6.5. That looks more to scale. I've got the plan here, and I know it was this rib. We were just outside of this rib. I shouldn't be able to see that rib now, but I can. And so we'll use that. And actually, because this is exposed, I can just do it with a pen like I wanted to do the other one. Bam. So we're pretty good there. I got a light spot here. I'm going to keep that ink line consistent. Looks like it's time for a new pen. I don't have one. So that's pretty much how that's done. What do we say here? 6.5? Right, 6.5. Come over here. Ruler width, 6.5. Got our rib right there. And we'll draw the other underwing area. Get that line? It disappeared on me again. There. And we had a little bit of an area there where the wingtip lifts. So we just redraw that little area. Boom. Okay, and we need to get the rudders finished up here. Let's see, elevator, I mean. There's that line. Can't see it. Right here. Right here. That's a straight shot from here. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, and we get this other side. Oh, that's